Great. You said it like as if it's not a good thing at the mall.
Let me know if you need the longer words explained.
Alas, for the Imperium.
Head to the mission terminal. There's a task only you can handle.
Yikes.
Food, ammo, water.
Oh, sorry. I just realized my mic was muted. There we go.
We've identified the
Hey, Lady Neo.
at the heart of the contagion.
Sorry, guys. I just didn't realize my mic was muted.
Deal with the demon by
But I'm glad you guys can hear me. Yeah, I know, right?
Works.
I am staying indoors and playing video games. Big bruh moment, but you know what? That's how life is. Wow!
Payback.
Right?
Shot on target. This one's I can't feel my.
Do I have so many pictures?
Because you have them. End of story. This is a high intensity, and these guys are woefully underprepared.
Sever the head, the body dies.
High intensity shitting.
High intensity gaming. Nope, these guys can't handle it. We have two Ogryns, and they're both.
You have received a tip.
Neri, thank you very much. I'm glad that I keep your day job better. But what I'm most disappointed about is why YouTube won't show those messages. Thank you so much. It was very kind of you.
We go down.
Oh, Stream Elements only just started running. How great.
Great success.
Focus fire.
Considering the Ragged King's core will have collapsed. Always next time.
It's just me. Why does my voice sound louder?
It's you. Be well louder. You never know. I was about to say maybe the game may do louder, but then I realized, wait, you're not in the game.
You know, that's making no sense.
Hey, Zishinko. Neri, thank you so much for the tip, though. I know you're probably busy at work, so you can't really chat, but I want to give you some love.
Why did I take a video of a caterpillar?
What?
Yeah, I took a video of a caterpillar apparently.
Oh, for a second I thought you were saying this here beast of Nurgle looks like a caterpillar. I was like, oh fuck. Now yeet and yeet. I yeeted like 3 grenades at this bloody thing.
Move out!
I am impressed, veteran.
Just eat more.
Yep, yeeted as many as I can. How's it going, Zishinko? I hope it's going good for you.
Look like?
We could not even look at him to find out.
Sound, microphone, all good though, yeah? Surprised you haven't heard the tip thingy before today, lady Neil. But yes, that's been my tip thingy for a very long time.
See the stairs? Ammo, the soldier's true friend.
The shit. Oh my god.
That's not good.
It froze for you? Is the stream frozen? Truffle's assessment. Is it frozen?
No, no. It's not.
It's not frozen and I'm not muted. Oh, so it's your network. Okay.
Path takes us
Good.
down.
Give me a panic attack there, Zishinko.
One shot, one kill. I'll go with you. Barrel detonation! Eliminating!
Plasteel!
Hey, Neri. I am happy to be of use to you. Now, let's keep on going.
Exactly that barrel!
Holy shit. Okay, interesting. I just came across like a workout progress picture of me when I was in secondary school, and Jesus Christ, I forgot how toned my abs were.
Wow. Why did these guys just decide to die? Wipe there. Okay. It's not the barrels that are the true enemy, it's woefully underprepared Ogryns. Hey, Zeno. they should honestly buff the Ogryns a lot, because they feel so weak under most circumstances. I feel like they can't contribute a lot even if they want to. But yeah, there was also that guy called with a slightly offensive name. That guy's getting a report.
I'm glad you're with us.
Because those types of names are not really allowed. Previous missions. Oh, I can't even see the previous mission, huh? Okay. That's one way to protect these people. Not a very healthy way. Well then, Neri, I hope you contribute some of your knowledge to these people. I'm not much of an Ogryn player, so I can't really, you know, tell these folks what to do. But honest to God, I am very disappointed with 95% of Ogryn players. They feel like a burden most of the time, which they shouldn't be because they're supposed to be the big, bulky tanks. Like, lore-wise, having an Ogryn player should basically clinch a mission. At least that's how I feel about it. It's a low intensity mission.
You're in the reflectors quarter. Means you're on the right path.
This is the front line for Tertium.
Oh my god. All the Mobile Legends clips that I have.
Low.
Medicaid station!
Focus fire. Aye. I'm watching you. Always. Turn your coats and I'll find ya.
That is not very nice.
We're not heading into the station proper. Hang a right up ahead.
Eliminating target.
Here comes the panic.
This is how it's done.
You see, I would love to have more fun with weapons in Damnation, but this is the exact reason why, right? This is the honest to God exact reason why. Oh my god. What was that Ogryn doing, seriously?
Down you go. Mind your step.
This is the one reason why I have to test with complete randos. For a build to be considered working,
Kill shot ready.
it needs to work under all circumstances. I've always mentioned that. For example, this autogun is great. And it's not like it's not legendary. It's not like I haven't made it transcendent. But the big issue is with this gun, even if I want to make it work, one Ogryn and I can't shoot. I can't do shit. I'm sorry, but I got no love for Ogryn players because most of them get in my way. Like, how am I supposed to do my job with anything other than a bolter or a plasma gun when these guys just constantly get in my way? This is the biggest problem that I've ever seen. This is why I don't like the Ogryn in this game. They take up too much space. This is all about narrow corridors. If they want the Ogryns to take up space, right, then I need to safely be able to do nothing behind the Ogryn and survive. You see? This is kind of thing. They don't make the Ogryns strong enough to be like Ogryns, and they take up extra space. Yeah, that's kind of the issue though. Like, you're an Ogryn though. Even if you were having a shield, a single smack of your shield should be crunching bone and armor. Because lore-wise, that's how strong they're supposed to be. It makes no sense. I'm so disappointed with the portrayal of Ogryns, and honestly, in most teams, they are the biggest burden. Look, what am I supposed to shoot? The back of my teammate. They're lucky this game has no friendly fire, because otherwise the Ogryn players would be constantly dead. Yes, exactly, Neri. Like,
Medicaid! I need Medicaid!
the Ogryn should be a powerhouse that is able to single-handedly stop a horde. You know, that should be their way. Like, I feel like they don't have a clear role, and the role that is supposedly slated for them is so bad that every other class can just do better without an Ogryn. Because with normal human-sized teammates, I have no trouble shooting past them, or like just using fast sniper fire to assist my team. But instead, with an Ogryn around, I'm shooting my teammate 95% of the time because of bad positioning. It's like I can't be as, it's like not only are they ineffective, they lower everybody else's effectiveness as well. And unless you have like the skill level of a god to perfectly, legit perfectly position yourself every single time, hyperspatial awareness, which is ridiculous to expect of a random. There's like legit very little you can do. And I'm just so disappointed. Like, getting shot all over the shot.
Sever the head before he dies.
Why is it never easy? I blame you, varlets.
Walker, it's gonna explode. Build it!
Simple Jack, I'm a Darktide partner. As per their policy, they do not support mods currently, so any installation of mods would be, to my knowledge, not exactly in line with my partnership. So I will not consider any mods unless they are officially supported by Fatshark. If you want to use mods, that's at your own risk, but if anything bricks or gets ruined, you know, or you get banned, well, that's on you, buddy. But for me, I follow the rules of my partnership. No mods. Yeah, I'm sure if they wanted to, me to use mods, they would make some mods official. They should be a tank, Lady Neo, but lore-wise, in terms of the Warhammer universe, the Ogryns are super fucking strong. That is literally what they do in lore. So the fact that they're not super strong is problematic.
Shot on target.
Yeah, with Henry Cavill at the head.
Weapons ready.
It may not be that hard for Ogryn players to get out of the way, but the problem is that 95% of Ogryns are trash tier players. And I absolutely I hate saying that I hate playing with Ogryns, but I really hate playing with Ogryns. Every time I see an Ogryn, I just don't want to play. I just have no motivation to even play the mission. Like, it's just senseless. The Ogryn needs buffs. They should be buffed to the point that a single swing from them should take out the enemy. Because guess what? That's what they're supposed to do in lore. Why? It's like, you can cite game balance at me all you like, but that doesn't matter. It's a PvE game. And an Ogryn player should feel like he is in total control of the battlefield at all times. Alright? A single swing from him should feel like the Butcher in Diablo 4 taking your head off. Right? A Zealot should not be able to out DPS an Ogryn in melee because he's a human at the end of the day. The Ogryn is technically stronger than the average human. So, you know, it's a major gripe. Yeah, it is gonna be sick, Xeno, 100%. It's seriously my biggest gripe right now. Like, it just feels like unless I bring a bolter to every situation, I am just being ineffective and
Feeling about this shot.
getting gimped by the fact that my teammates, you know, may not do well.
Not far now. Reach the supply track and follow it to the Logitech.
Surprise coming in.
Away from yon battle!
Speaking of height, that's another thing that they need to change. They need to give us a height option in the barber.
One shot, one kill.
Just make your Ogryn really, really short.
Make the Ogryn really, really short. Make the vet really, really tall. You're all doomed, doomed. Well done, dude.
Doom that
Because I
the
can't shoot.
The rogue Psyker surely must be the worst.
How to tell good spark from bad one?
Kill shot looking for a score.
Good work. You're in the Logistrata.
If we could hold this Logistrata, we fully control the transit infrastructure of the surrounding district. Unfortunately, we can't.
It's a priority target. Understood.
Oh my god. What's this?
Medicaid! Just need to be back on my feet!
A veteran always returns to the fray, yes?
My thanks, priest.
I have to also say that having thoroughly tested this, the Brace Autogun is okay, but it's only a up to heresy playstyle. Like, genuinely speaking, it cannot suit Damnation level play. This guy dropped an ammo crate back here, but everybody's up there. Oh, you're an Ogryn.
Watch, learn, repeat. Got it? Someone needs a grenade!
what the shit kind of meme did I just see?
The veterans need to focus on the shooters and the elites and specials, FYI. You cannot say not to focus on the elites and specials because that's how we recover our toughness. The ranged shooters are not gonna die if you steal the elite kills from the veteran as well. So what most players should do is get into immediate combat, and this is where the zealot shines. A good zealot can severely threaten the ranged troops because you've got to charge in. That's where they should be using it. See, one Ogryn in here. Okay, can't do anything. We're 95% of vets, right? Elite and special killing is... We share the same role as a Psyker. So both ways, we have to deal with that. Elites and specials must always die first. Only after that do we touch the shooters. Of course, most veterans, assuming they're running counterfire like this, will take out the shooters first. And if there are any specials along the way, we'll take them out too. But like for example, a bolt gun veteran will always take out the specials first because that's where our ammo is used, not on the shooters. So it's actually up to the other players to also threaten the shooters enough. Damnation, you usually, like, assuming you're going with randos, you usually only get the best of the best players in Damnation.
Copy that. Feast on death, feet, Major.
At this current moment, Alejandro, I'm very busy. So, no. The current review of the staffs, what I'll tell you is plain and simple. Alright? Purgatus is way above Trauma. No, Trauma is useless. Trauma is completely useless in combat. The Purgatus staff is superior to Trauma. If you like the Trauma better than Purgatus, I think it's your playstyle that's wrong. Because the Trauma staff has never been able to overcome what Purgatus can do. Purgatus can burn out everything. Trauma cannot. So if you like the Trauma, by all means use it, but most of the time, at least based on my knowledge and what I've seen in combat, the Trauma cannot perform well at all. It's okay, but it works better if you have a full team. The Purgatus, however, will work with Randos. And the reason why is that you don't... If you want to take CC, right? If you want to take CC, you'll take Surge. You will never use the Trauma Staff. The Trauma Staff is a terrible way of doing CC. And the peril cost of the Trauma Staff is still too high. Understood, Neri. Yeah. T5 Damnation is okay with randos, but the ones that go in there are usually the most experienced, which is why I also like judge a lot of these people, because I know what they're doing wrong in general. Oh, look. Got a new Shredder auto pistol. What does it have? Let's go check it out. What does this magical piece of crap have? Nope, this is the one I had before. Don't tell me it's a super low stat one. No, it has Cavalcade. Damage to maniacs, terrible stats. I think I'm just gonna sell it off for Cavalcade. Void Staff is not bad, but the Void Staff loses out in the fact that... Okay, so the reason why the Trauma and the Void Strike Staff are considered second class compared to Surge and Purge is because Surge and Purge will always perform well. It is impossible for the Surge and Purge staff to perform badly. But the Void Strike and the Trauma, they have issues that can cause bad performance. Let me explain with a more detailed example. I may not be able to do a video, but I can tell you one thing. I can switch to my Psyker right now and show you live. CC means crowd control, Lady Neo. This game you can't really be pure melee because there are a lot of ranged enemies as well. But yeah, the main thing that players have to be aware of is that if you're gonna use the perk staff, right, is all about understanding that, okay, right now we have a short range situation. Well, if you're not at level 30, that would also explain it, Simple Jack. You need level 30 and you need to also play in a particular way to really make them feel good. Because like I said, in order for me to make a judgment on something, right, I only do one thing. I only test it in Damnation, nothing else. Yes. Well, in this case, Lady Neo, the Xenos refers to aliens. The meaning of the word Xenos is alien. So in this game, everybody is hella xenophobic in the sense that they despise aliens.
Beach assist.
Okay, let me show you. Actually, wait, sorry, I need to exit the Psychanium first. The Trauma cannot horde clear, Alejandro. That's the problem. The Trauma cannot horde clear. No matter how much people try to say Trauma can horde clear, no, it cannot. That's the thing. In an onrushing horde, right, the Purgatus can burn the whole horde up to 16 meters. The Trauma is a tiny circle. That's the issue. So that is why you're wrong, Alejandro. The Purgatus burns the whole way through, but the Trauma does not. This is a very, very key point that unfortunately many players fail to fully understand, which is where they go wrong. You know, and it's not like I'm trying to say like it's 100% bad, stuff like that. No, but what I guess I also want to express is that it is extremely important to understand that some roles do things differently, you know? And when you look at how the normal Damnation is played. Now, what I'm gonna say before I, you know, go into this demonstration is I'm going to state that if you genuinely feel comfortable with the trauma staff, you will never agree with my judgment. Even if I were to make a video, Alejandro, you will never agree with my judgment. But I'm going to explain it right now, and I'm going to explain my facts right now. If you don't agree, that's okay. You can keep using the trauma staff. But for me, any trauma staff Psyker is dog shit at the game because, look at this. The Purgatus burns hordes up to 16 meters. Do you see this? This means that in an onrushing horde, I can burn the whole thing. I can burn the whole thing, like so, in a single cast of my staff. Let's compare it. Let's compare it now to a trauma staff, shall we? Where is my awesome trauma staff? Where's my trauma staff? Ah, there it is. Phew! I thought I didn't have it. Oh, phew! I almost panicked there. Okay. Sorry, wait for it to change. Okay, so here's the thing. If I want to horde, if I want to horde clear with the trauma staff, it has to be people inside my radius. That's tiny. Do you see that? And the other thing that Neri says is that yes, it throws people away. Alejandro, did you watch my video on the best build for the Psyker right now? If you didn't, then that's where you went wrong. I don't know which build you're following, but I stated it in my most recent video that every Psyker right now uses the same build. You don't, but I am testing an alternative. In fact, I'm about to test an alternative, which I can show you. But every Psyker right now uses the same build. Whether you're playing Purge, whatever. You don't have to take the one that makes you lose all charges, dude. Watch this video. It explains everything. Also, don't forget to like the stream, guys. I'm seeing 23 people here and only like 9 likes. I think we can do a bit better. But you don't have to take Ascendant Blaze. Now, there is a way to use Ascendant Blaze. I'm about to test it out to see whether or not it's bullshit or whether or not it's real. Okay, some people have talked about it. I'm going to test it live on stream and see whether or not these people are lying to you guys. But this is why the trauma staff is bad. The AoE is too small. I have been asking the devs to buff the trauma staff by doubling the size of the AoE because it should be a big explosion. Or Neri actually suggested this before. I think it was Neri or somebody else. The trauma staff should cause an implosion, pulling enemies to the center. That would also make it stronger. Slightly bigger AoE, pull enemies to the center. The Purge is always better at horde clear. The trauma will never be able to horde clear compared to the Purge. And that's just a fact. You know, I would love to be wrong, but I know I'm not wrong because I can guarantee you that this is basically the reason why, the raison d'être, the reason for being. Like, again, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to, you know, be rude or disruptive or something. You know, I'm just being honest here. The biggest issue for most players is that the trauma staff just doesn't do as much as the Purgatus should. The Purgatus outclasses it by a very wide margin. Okay, now I'm going to use my Purgatus, but first we're going to prep. I'm going to test an alternative build. This is something that people have talked about. I don't know if it'll be any good. We'll give it a try tonight. All right. I don't know if it'll be any good, so I'm gonna qualify this that this test is not a be all and end all. This test is literally just to see whether or not this will be any good. Like I said, I could be totally wrong. I could be completely barking up the wrong tree. You know, but I'll try. I'll try and test first, okay? Thank you for subscribing, by the way. And no problem, Alejandro. Look, I'm just here to help. And at the end of the day, just remember one thing. You don't have to rely on what I say. No, definitely not 60. If it was 60, it would be insane, you know? What trinkets do I like? Basically, it's in the build videos itself, Simple Jack. You can check out that one. I explain my curio choices, but realistically, you should use what feels comfortable for you. Right now, for the Psyker, I very much prefer stamina +3, because without stamina +3, I find myself absolutely dog useless in 95% of combat situations. And I really, really do need to state that openly. Without stamina +3, I am incapable of doing what I'm supposed to do. So that is something that I feel I really need to bring across. Stamina +3 has changed my life on the Psyker. But yeah, for curios, it's mostly just based on what you need. And anyway, Alejandro, again, don't worry about what I'm saying. If you feel comfortable with the trauma staff, please use the trauma staff, you know? The CC to crushers, right, is better done with the surge staff, where you get an actual damage bonus. So yeah, just remember that, like, honestly, the surge staff does better than the trauma staff. If you're looking at CC, yes, you will lose horde clear, but if you're like, this is why the trauma and the surge are the two most important staffs, because they specialize your Psyker. Either you go horde clear or you go special killing, you know? The trauma staff does knock everything off their feet, which is true. He's not wrong. The only issue is the difficulty in making it work at higher level gameplay, and that can be problematic. But anyway, first and foremost, sorry. Let's get this done first, because I don't want to waste too much of your time. I am actually going to just very, very quickly try and get some of these blessings that I don't have. I don't mind playing heresies with randos at all. I play with randos 24/7. Real gameplay. Every single stream that you watch me on, I'm playing with randos. I never play with folks that I know, except for Shoot occasionally when he feels like joining me. But 95% of the time, it's randos all the way, man. Because I just don't mind it. I just do not have a problem. Yeah.
And what do we have here?
I just chill in Heresy. Like, I do my basic testing in Heresy. I used to do basic testing in Malice, but it's just so easy to do Heresy nowadays that I'm just like, yeah, I'll just do Heresy instead, because it makes sense to me. I'm just trying to look for other staves.
It is done.
Yeah, if you're like in the situation where, like, okay, I've got no time now, I better get it done, then it's like, okay, that's where you go to Melks. Terrifying Barrage. Kind of sick of the charge time, so should I take it? Never mind, forget it. I'll stick with Terrifying Barrage.
Petty conversation does not.
Yeah, I'm about to play with randos right now. PvP is only difficult because sometimes your teammates are freaking morons. So that's literally the only reason I find PvP difficult.
Heretics are employing inter-orbit data relay station
Okay, let's go.
TRS-150 to broadcast a mind-altering carrier wave. Signal dissolution. Imperative. Use of highly excessive force is now authorized. Enemy activity is at alpha level. Insertion through neighboring district authorized.
Corruption was no shield.
Sniper's out of it! What a shame! Get shotgunner! Let me down! Let it all!
It only works with the Void Strike staff, Alejandro. Only the Void Strike staff can hit a weak spot. None of the other staffs can do so. So it's only useful on the Void Strike staff. I hope that answers your question. I mean, it does work with the Pew Pew Bolt, but it's bad value. You're better off using a lot of other stuff, to be fair.
You need to reach hangar ventilation system X14's external access.
Stop hitting armor!
I'll sell you. Engaging. Focus. Fire. It's gone.
Beauty! Its pitiable existence is over! This route's correct!
A touch of heat. Too much dulls my
You
fun.
know, it's almost pleasant out here. Don't suppose we can stay?
See why I prefer the open skies?
You shot it blind! Right shotgunner! Initiating crowd control! Down shotgunner! Shield bearer! Catch this, heretic! Psyker! Threat neutralized! Threat gunner!
Kill him. He saves. It is not only see my deeds.
Parkers are ducking! Zealots being devoured!
Is this?
You leave me no choice!
A trial no longer.
A most inefficient punishment method.
I've seen it, yeah. I don't know if it'll be I don't know if it'll be any good, but I'm not. But like, I'll wait and see. Like, if there's a lot of attention around it, I might look into it. Warp Nexus and Flurry are pretty good blessings, yeah. I wouldn't say that they're superior to everything else, though. Like, the thing is, if you're chaining a lot of secondaries, then yeah, Warp Flurry's good. Depends on the type of build you're going for. I don't really need it on mine. Of course, it is handy on the Surge Staff, but I'm pretty sure that's currently bugged. So, anything beyond tier 1 is bugged for the Surge, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. I'm doubtful I'm wrong, but I could be. Ah, yes.
UT eliminated! Markers are ready for us! Join it! UT! Engaging wall protocols!
Only on tier 1. Other people have continued to complain of the bug at tier 2 and above. So, the Surge Staff is not bugged as long as you're using a tier 1 blessing. I did not have a tier 2 blessing or above to test, so I am unable to make a full judgment. Now, what I tested in that video, and I suggest you rewatch it, because I stated very clearly that what I was testing was whether or not the blessing itself removed the ability to crit. It did not. But other people stated that the problem is not so much that. The problem is that it completely doesn't do any damage at all. And I think somebody linked one of their own videos in the comments. You can check that out. I had a look at it. And as far as I can tell, it does seem to be a bit of a problem. But I cannot tell because I don't have a tier 2 blessing. It shouldn't be why your Surge Staff has been feeling bad lately. Just to be honest, because the Surge Staff is, like, in my honest opinion, it has been fine. And it has not had any major issues. Oh, wow.
God, Emperor, save your servant!
Well, that was lovely. Yeah, I don't know. Anyone who's bullshitting that Ascendant Blaze is good is lying out their ass. Ascendant Blaze is dog shit right now. Maintaining your charges is far better. Come if you want, stay if you want, leave if you want, buddy. But if watching a streamer makes you want to play, that means they're a good streamer. So make sure you support me with donos in future, yeah? Sorry, Hankid, the truth is that you're just bad. Sorry to say it, bro. Unfortunately, you're just bad, bro. No problem. Always happy to help.
We've need of your wrath, Guardian!
Thou art an example to all! Foxbuster!
eviscerated Zelly, huh?
We're stealing all the ammo! My need was greater than yours!
Imbeciles! Stairs! Behold, veteran! Ammunition! Medipack! Thou art doomed!
Don't be a slacker!
Grimoire! Listen! They are coming!
Defense matters! Doesn't matter! Just kill him! Die means nothing to you!
Zealot, hear thyself!
Trust! The master of mankind!
Just enough!
Oh, come on.
I'm unprofessional, but efficient, Zealot!
I do as the master bids me!
I don't know either.
Red neutralized!
Readying bombardment!
Ammo crate!
The sum of your parts is greater than the individual. In other words, group up.
You what?
Great! I concur!
Hold still, heretic!
Readying crowd control!
What the heck are these guys doing?
Group up and you will fare better.
The enemy cannot be well resolved if they live this way. Desist!
Now, pretty one.
Red neutralized! There's more blood than seems ideal.
Maybe you can catch up. Might be another headshot coming on.
Waypoint into orbit data relay station TRS-150 reached.
Purge! Danger!
Oh, look at the size of that one!
Agree!
Get Ranger!
What will repulse it? Who's shaking the grenade?
Red neutralized!
Fall back from that barrel!
Corking demons! What's it doing here?
Huh? Eurus, I've got a whole video talking about peril,
All
dude.
the enemy's honeyed whispers. The reality is but a pox-ridden nightmare.
We may heal here.
Access corrupted.
You want to see what happens at 100? Go watch my video. Nah, I mean anyone can run anything in Damnation, dude. That's kind of the thing. Anyone can run anything in Damnation. Don't forget. You can run whatever you want. It's just how much you want to give your team. Like this, the reason I'm doing this, right, is because I know that this build is gonna fail. Like I had a feeling about it, but Ascendant Blaze itself cannot even stack up any warp charges by itself because the 10% chance only happens when an enemy dies to the Soul Blaze effect. Which is why in the original Ascendant Blaze, you needed to practically sacrifice. You needed to practically sacrifice a whole bunch of other damage stuff just to get the same kind of. Yep, thankfully I won't have to do this again. This is terrible. Okay, that was fine. Now give me a sec, I need to check on something. Don't know what I got. I got some. Let's have a look-see. Sorry, some random fake ass channel just contacted me. I want to do a collaboration. Then I went and quickly looked at their channel. It's like one of those like shady promotion website things. Okay, that's not happening. Now I'm gonna try my own alternative build. I want to see if it'll change anything.
This is excellent. I have a contract.
What are you doing in the background, buddy?
Huh?
Oh, I hear you like scraping things against your microphone. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, it's like super crackly and staticky, buddy.
Right now?
Yep. What are you doing?
Okay, give me a second.
Okay.
Better now?
I won't be able to tell until after a while, but we'll see, I guess.
This happens sometimes when I accidentally bump my mic.
Okay. Sounds like a wire issue.
It's old.
Ancient technology. Understandable. Don't worry, after the army you can upgrade. I'm pretty sure, Faravid, that you're the number one person who wants that. Because thou art the only person who needs that. I want to sell it after... You know what I wish they'd give me for the Emperor's Gifts? I wish they would just give me stuff that I need. I.e. blessings of stuff that I need. We just did a Grimoire mission. Those guys insisted on picking up Grimoires, and all we legit got was like a blue. I'm thinking to myself here, what's the point? Oh shit, it's also the first hour of stream. Guys, to avoid the random YouTube ads, I'm just gonna run the 1-minute ads now. Sorry about that. If you do get an ad, thank you very much for supporting me. I try to run them every hour so that we don't get forced into having the random ads during it. Actually, wait, no, Faravid, you're the second person who wants that. Anonymous was the first one. Now there's 2 people who want that. Who knows? Maybe they'll give you the option after all. If it's just one person that wants it, probably not. But 2, I mean, if you could get some interest in it going, might be all right. I don't know how much more they'd have to implement, but realistically speaking, I wish they'd have a feature of like just showing it to you right at the top. Then that means you did not study enough, right, Ahio? If you study super hard, you will know everything. You did not study super hard. So next time you must study even harder.
What makes this manufactorum a priority?
The smelter complex can be accessed by supply elevator.
Oh, glorious bracket down. Bridging the Aetherian! Precision fire! Reaper! Stop hitting armor! Bring it!
Crap. It's not even high intensity, what the hell?
Excessive force authorized!
Engaging. Focus. Fire.
Reaper! Engaging critical targets! Cover! Scout gunner!
Entry point is the front door. Simple. Mechanicus zone. Primary function, weapons manufacture. This one's for Kate. Looks like a major bleed. Veterans, don't stay down.
Thanks, soldier. Appreciated. Hey! Still need a hand here! Remain vigilant, associates. Thank you, precision
Focus fire. Aye.
This guy feels like he's also testing out the Hellbore last gun. But that gun feels so bad. Like I wish it was a better gun with it.
Got a friggin' switch!
You can reach the elevator through here. Strange to see it without the crowds of laborers.
Let's use this! Good shot!
Enemy! In cover! Burn them out!
Grab out!
Kill shot looking for a skull.
It's damn well done! Be allowed! You're in! No!
There's a house!
Out of my mind!
Grab that grenade! Grenade prime! And throwing!
Ammo!
Get on it!
Yeah, basically it's just inconvenient to find the item in your inventory. I think that's what most people's gripe is. So if they made it easier to find the item in your inventory, then I would say that the gripe would be solved. In my professional opinion.
The enforcers trained me well. You leave me no choice! Bother! Enemies bedded in! Drowning! Drowning! Ammo!
Mid station! Healer! Eliminating target.
Away from that bastard! Look at that drop! No turning back.
Unit engaged. Please stand still.
Logitech station! Initiating crowd control!
Getting some payback.
The supply elevator. It's a good start, but you need to keep moving.
Visual on a sniper! That's neutralized! Rubber! Stab trap is down!
think if they resolve that, it'll be so good.
I sank him on Terra. I've never encountered such
That one I have talked about multiple times, but I don't know why they don't change that one. In fact, it's not just me. I think it's several other people that have also mentioned it, but nothing done on that. I'm hoping they do change it at some point though, because legit everyone has talked about that. Why do we have to refine it like 100 times? Just why don't you just make us pay a particular cost? You want to keep it locked, fine. Just make us pay a particular cost and we'll deal with it from there. Also, how is it that I cannot brain burst somebody through a freaking door vent?
Right in the head. We find smelter now. Engaging critical target.
Enemies in deep cover.
Do me a favor.
Ammo.
Your rates in the next firefight. Why? I do not like slime.
Drive out the demonic matter and the smelters to come back online.
Come on, Ranger. I'll fight you.
Ammo crate. Concentrate, please. Reaching into the wall. Agreed.
Need a fucking hand. Might be more polite to Psyker in future.
Agreed. Miles out, associate.
Who wants a
I
grenade?
sense a demon
You're
host.
into the smelter superstructure. Head east.
Renegade station.
Military threat! Demon host!
Bulwark! Engaging war protocols.
Shot on target.
Some of these levels are a pain to get Plasteel on.
Got a frogging switch here.
That I can agree with Faravit. I think it's a system that should change moving forward. Like, I feel that if they adjusted it so that, you know, like, you want to make us pay a cost, you can. It makes sense to me. And I'm sure I and several others would not mind. But it would be nice.
Surprise coming in. Knocking things dead. Let's go. You want a piece of me?
Through the assembly line. It isn't far now.
I won't let you in!
I've got you now.
Ha! Scriptures!
On you something special.
We have the trapper. Ammo train.
Yes! Yes! Blow through me! Great shotgunner!
On the first hand. Barrel point to blow. Hey there, Soleil. The kill confirmed. Armor train.
Gone! Initiating crowd control! Take a tactical approach! Hit him from the eye! Abomination neutralized!
That's a good kill, Psyker. You should be proud.
You all need to be together. Group up.
Ammo!
Are these guys just good on materials? Like, they just don't give a shit? Man!
How's out? Watch it. Chopper's down and dead. Reloading. Pick your shots.
I don't think it does. As far as I've tested, no, it doesn't. If your tests show otherwise, then I'd love to see it, but from what I've checked, it does not work at all. Like all or nothing. But again, I only tested in the meat grinder, and I was not able to achieve the same result. So you may test it, but I don't think it works that way. Yep, thank you.
Indeed! I concur! The voices!
should mean something.
Tidy work, veteran. Calling the wall. Forward.
Action! Nice! Reloading. Don't waste ammo!
I can't control it.
The only thing that irritates me, Hankit, is people not like. I don't care if they ignore Diamantine, but they really do need to make sure that they always get Plasteel. But more importantly than all that, I hate it when people don't tag everything constantly. Like, yo, you want your Psyker to snipe an elite instantaneously? I can do that, bro. I can make it happen for you. Please, dear sweet lord, it would be very nice if you would just, you know, tag the targets. That'd be great. Alright, rest well, buddy.
They are
Sleep well, nerd.
Whilst I'd like their aid, I believe we'd be as blind to them.
That's the smelter. Good work for getting this far.
Forward only, no way back.
No, I know, but I really wish
One drugging med station.
people would tag things more
Grenade
often.
here.
I'd be very happy if they did.
Not a good sign.
If they could actually tag targets, like,
Getting some payback.
I would just instantaneously be like, yeah, okay, great.
No choice.
You know, I'm able to do my freaking job.
Smelter running.
Oh well, I mean, I guess the challenge is the fact that players don't play properly.
Oh, does it smell worse dead?
Look for the rest. Killing one solves nothing. The demon's fighting back. Mark one.
That is true. That is true. We are indeed rejectos.
Indeed. The abomination is no more. Agreed. The beauty is neutralized.
Also, ladies and gents, this is why your LMB is important. Don't just use your RMB. Left mouse button is just as important. Okay? You want to stagger with the Brigade staff, always use your left mouse button. Now it's a shame Alejandro isn't here because I'm probably going to test some trauma play after this. If I feel like it. It's been a while since I've purged. Since I've purged so hard. Damn. How the frick did they manage that?
Down! Thanking you! Headshot!
La 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 la. Easy enough. Fair enough, I understand that. Yeah, that does happen sometimes, Fairvid. Like it can be quite wild when people do weird shit like that. Well, can't be helped. We can't all be gods. I damn well hope we could be. Okay, I'm gonna try the alternate style again. Just because I think it'd be awesome to do so.
Has authorized a mission suited to your talents.
Oh, you. This is getting replaced.
I'm sure I have something suitable, even for you. Let me... you remind me of my youth.
Now, let us try Damnation. See if I'll be any good. Oh, departing already. Okay. Looks like there's immediately some glorious glory.
We have a new wave of infections from the blight. I hear Transit Hub HL
Am I alone?
11's likely the source.
Guys, I'm alone in here. No.
See if it's true.
Okay, let's go.
Just remember, if things go wrong, well, I will be close by. Ace's luck to you.
If things go wrong, well, I will be close by. How about no? I want you to provide like actual fire support, like bro. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Ah, okay. So we're going then. Right.
Dark around here, ain't it? Let's bring some light and fire.
You want to try flying around out here? No room to maneuver and always at the brink of collapse.
Battle zone tertium front line. Weapons ready and eyes sharp.
There's the possibility to invent the hub HL1611.
Oh, we got jab. Alright, I trust this man.
I won't let you in! Hello, enforcers! We're about to do some very bad things! How many voices? We go down there! That's it! Right, Dana!
Strike! Gunner! Sighting it!
Right, Dana! No! Out of my mind!
Watch it, shout it! Having room! Put this back!
Maybe it's a patch-off.
Bloody
Right, Dana! Silence of the guard! Get in close next time! Make the carkers fear ya! I'm not sure that's technically sound, or in line with approved protocol.
Definitely not tactically sound.
Candidates should be in peak physical condition and have an aptitude for violence. We don't mind.
Ready and kill shot!
Stop showing off! Be prepared! A hold! Hold your ground! Enemy! The voices! Shut power!
Engaging critical target! Engaging priority target!
Pressure!
Keep down, Medicaid!
Your fight ends from this! They killed the roughneck!
I just want to show you.
I'm bleeding out!
knows how to be God, basically.
Did you apply Medicaid? Put him in, no choice!
Told ya.
Ammo!
Eliminating primary target!
Trapper Scorpius!
Just
Trapper
like a drink!
dominated! That's a grenade! Nice!
No healing, huh?
Medivac down!
Someone call for a boom! Bomber advancing!
Anyway, I got nothing to say.
Grenade coming in!
Brother is down!
Sickening! Engaging!
On that first are gone! Run fast down! Medivac down! Duty! Kill!
Come out and fight!
Watch out! Gunner! Oh! Emperor, guide me! Please! Please!
We're green to go. Open up the pressure door.
Ammo! Last. Let's hope it's worth it. Won't be a bother anymore! Ammo!
Okay, horde's coming in. Nah, they left because like they were scared. You could smell the weakness on them. And I don't mind though. Their bots actually help me clutch it. Lol, Hank it. Listen.
Excessive force authorized! Firewall!
This is just how life is supposed to work, bro.
Targets to be hit. So eyes peeled.
Hey, up, brother!
Global variables of bot-like behavior. LOL. Maybe both.
Plasteel! Healing! A timely discovery!
If you lose the servo skull, I shall look to you for a replacement.
Dude, did you see that? That dude was like teleporting on screen.
Bastion 220 combat stance. See that bomber?
I sense your disdain. Tread respectfully. For many citizens, this place was home.
It's been in Satellite, I guess. Bastion 220 engaged.
Off you,
Needed
sanctioned!
to the bomber.
Coming in!
Y'all are 100% shills. Look at Hankit and Farovich shilling right now.
Kill that Traxxas 7.
I am one with the wall!
Got a pox master.
Veteran down! Recommend reprisals! This seems a serious injury! Reaching into the wall!
Quickly!
Ammo crate!
Grenade up!
Indeed! Foxmaster! Ammo crate!
Down!
I still don't know why, but I'm seeing these guys teleport.
Can't move! Can't fight!
We'll get you back on your feet, veteran!
Thought you didn't like me.
Where the heck is the... What exactly are we supposed to do? This might legitimately be foobar. Ah, crap.
So bad as it looks, soldier. Trust me.
On the wrong floor. Yeah, I'm on the wrong floor. on the mid floor.
Reaching the Iberian! Get it good!
Environmental interrogation complete.
Oh, it was here.
Calling the wall!
Do not lose my servo style.
Come on. Yeah, I know. I had to mount a rescue operation at him. Obviously, it was the wrong floor, but because we had to mount a rescue earlier and one guy ditched, I got confused about where the servo skull had actually gone. Until you've experienced Damnation in Oceania, late at night when there's nobody on, yeah, it's an experience. You know, it's just super annoying because we don't have many players in my region. And rather than letting us choose servers, because look, my internet's really good, I don't mind going and playing with a bit of lag, because I can handle it.
Watch out! Corner! Killed it!
So, like, I would happily play on, like, the max I could go is NA, although that would be like 200 ping. I don't mind lag, but they don't have a selector, so I don't really have any options here. While that works, the issue is that, like, there should be actually a way to select. That's how I feel. I feel that every game should have a selector, because games that do best, right, always have a selector. Because you want to go to a region like that's in between for everybody. I could play on Asia as well. As far as I can tell, they separate Oceania and Asia, which they normally shouldn't, but well, it is what it is. Oh well, there goes the bot. No, I get that, but like, okay, so here's the thing. The way that games need to be done is such that
Need Medicaid!
Veteran, can you stand?
Save my fucking Psyker.
they need to make it accessible, in my honest opinion. Like, it should just be a simple and easy methodology, because not everybody's going to be able to, like, of course as a streamer I can, but that doesn't help those that can't. What if a person's just playing with randos, you know? That's kind of my thought process. So I feel that they need to fix some of these things so that the solo player experience is better. The less that the solo player experience is catered to, the less successful a game usually is, because solo players make up the majority. It really does, but that's why like it's so important to have selectors, in my opinion. And I don't know what's going on, but this is the funniest bug I've ever seen. I've legit never seen this bug before. It's kind of wild. Exactly, like they should at least let me play on Asia, even if the ping is a bit higher. Like being able to select region I think is so important. Got it. Phew. That's how it is. That's how it is.
It's open.
I've survived on like 8 hit points this entire time. Phew.
Bomber advancing. Eliminating primary target.
I hope you guys are proud of me.
Plasteel!
Because this is apparently low intensity.
Excessive force authorized!
Hold it down. Head station. Heal him. There. There comes. Pocket grenade.
Plasteel! Renegade station!
Precision fire underway. The hour of thy destiny.
That's good habits, but to be honest, right, most Psykers can manage it, so don't worry. Don't worry too much. If a Psyker is complaining, it's because they're not using an efficient build. If they're assuming that they're using a correct and efficient build, there usually is no troubles with that. Or at least in my professional opinion as the Psyker master. If people pop what I'm brain bursting, it's okay. Because I would rather the target be killed than say, ooh, herder, my warp charges. Listen, herder your warp charges means that you're not contributing actively. Besides, if you have a proper kinetic barrage, you should be able to get the warp charges no matter what, so I don't see the fucking problem. Just unprofessional Psykers. Remember, pro Psykers don't need help. Pro Psykers will carry your team. What do you mean break your flow though? Like, in what sense do they break your flow? Rack and Ruin is not that effective. It's mostly used as a supplement. Like, you can use it. Okay, so a couple of people have done YouTube videos on it. I don't believe the shit that they say. Alright, I don't want to call them out because that'll be pretty BM for me. But I can tell you as probably the best Psyker in the game. You only need Rack and Ruin to boost some damage, but it's never a killer. So, although it can help a team, it should never be a priority. If a vet can kill an elite, right, they need to kill them as well because they gain toughness based on that. I mean, I also play vet very often, so if I am not allowed to kill the elites, then I have no way of properly regenerating toughness on some weapons. And some of those weapons happen to be some of the most effective weapons in the game, especially if they're spec'd purely for damage and elite killing, i.e. bolt gun. So I can't take the bolt gun talent that regenerates toughness or whatever. Like, it doesn't make sense anyway. But yeah, for that reason, right, I don't mind if somebody pops what I'm brain bursting. Of course, in general, you try not to, but if you can't, if the situation calls for it, just do it. It's usually okay. But never use Rack and Ruin as the main source of damage, or as a true source of damage. It's usually just a supplement to hit breakpoints, which is what I use it for on the Surge Psyker. Because unfortunately, the actual damage that it does is not that much. So, for the most part, Rack and Ruin is just mostly for that. Though, that is how I choose to play my Psyker. Assuming that your brain pop goes off on the elite, then yes. But again, I don't run it on Purgatus because I find the value pretty. Whoa!
For the Emperor is a glorious thing.
Justice for the tormented!
Terminal! Punch yourselves off!
I mean, you're welcome to disagree and also run it if you like. I do on my Surge Psyker, like I said, but I do not run it on my Purge. For me, I find that Rack and Ruin is literally just a damage supplement. That's it. I think I'm not referring strictly to the Dreg part of it. If everybody is like shooting a Dreg, then yeah, I would say that's a problem. I'm referring more to like the Reapers, the Crushers. For example, I'm not gonna say no to a Bolter veteran who wants to just rip a Crusher that I happen to be brain bursting, because he'd probably rip it faster than I would. Same with the Plasma Gun vet. So that's why I don't mind it. And if the Cantrail vet accidentally snipes one, again, I'm not gonna gripe too much because he's probably just regenerating toughness, and that's okay for me. But yeah, while Rack and Ruin is useful, I generally don't use it on everything. Don't get me wrong, I do love it, but only on certain builds and only in certain situations. But I do find that like Void Strike and Surge, yeah, Void Strike and Surge. Actually, I should try the Trauma with it. I really should, one of these days. Maybe after this. But the Void Strike and Surge I find benefit a lot from it. Purge doesn't though. On Purge, like if I really want to like go hyper flawless or max out damage, I actually go with Wrath Unleashed. Although I don't really like it, I actually pick up Wrath Unleashed. Huh. Damnation with a bot. Low intensity, but it's alright. Longest Hab Draco I've ever had. But you know, for me, right, what would make Rack and Ruin the primo choice? And I guess they don't want to do this because then there'd be no build options. But if they could just make it 1 more meter and go from 4 meters to 5 meters, like, dude, I would be like, I think I would use Rack and Ruin over everything else. But sadly, with only 4 meters, I'm not feeling it. Oh, no. Don't get me wrong. Rack and Ruin actually does a lot of damage. Like I said, on the Surge, right, I use it to hit a breakpoint. Especially because with the Surge, you can currently make use of the all or nothing bug, right? So if you do that plus Rack and Ruin, you actually hit breakpoints on your Brain Burst that you normally would not have been able to hit before. Which I think is freaking cool. Oh, come on.
Thank the Emperor! It is silent.
Oh, come on.
You still have fight in you.
Yeah, that's why it was never used before. I'd never even used it in any of my builds. But I just want to caution people against purely using it for DPS because I've seen a fair few people, and I can't remember whether it was a Reddit post or a YouTube video. It was one of the two, but some guy was like making Rack and Ruin out to be like the be-all and end-all, which really was, you know, not how it's supposed to work. Like, it's always been like a supplement, a utility to boost you up, you know, give you a bit of extra whatever it is you're using it for. Like, of course, with some people, they're using it more for like a bit of extra wave clear, like on the Surge. For me, that's the role it fulfills. For the Purge, it's not that useful. Whew.
Veteran, you'll have justice. Reaching the Empyrean.
You know, this is low intensity, but these guys are like dying.
Terminate that beauty. Let it back down.
Hawk's burster! Hold it fast! Easy now, soldiers!
Now. You leave me no choice.
Yeah, it's definitely a good idea. Like I said, I love using it on the Surge and the Void Strike to an extent. It gives me just that little bit of what I'm missing. And to be fair, I don't find Wrath Unleashed to work as well on the Surge because it just doesn't increase my damage by as much of a factor as I hope. That's my personal gripe on that. On the Void Strike, I'm torn between the two because, like, Wrath Unleashed makes the Void Strike so much deadlier. But whenever I'm with that, whenever I don't have the dots, I'm like, I feel so much less effective. It's crazy. Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, right? When I'm, the problem is when I'm without it, Adam. When I don't have it on the Void Strike, it just doesn't feel as effective. I don't know why. But maybe that's just me. Oh, come on. I go down, guys.
Allow me to assist, Roughneck.
Don't touch me, Psyker.
Yeah, I don't disagree on that. You know, this is supposed to be low intensity. What the hell? Now, come on. Oh, no. Dude. We have two veterans and neither of them is shooting. Shoot, dude. Well, GG. Dude, I tried to carry these guys to the end, but... Oh. Can he... Why is he melee? I don't understand. Does he not know that you can just pick me up while blocking? Okay. Okay. Dude, I feel like I've done like a dozen deadlifts here, bro. Whoa! Did you guys see that swarm of fucking ragers? The low intensity, my
Out of my head.
munchkin.
It's unstable. So enraged it cannot think.
Trump is dead!
Close now.
Yep, they are serving perfectly as distractions. And I appreciate that. Woo. Best distractions I ever seen. Right? This whole thing was... Dude, 45 minutes with 13 deaths. WTF, mate. And after all that, I got a purple. That's like the swarm of ragers just at the end. I am unsure, my dear friends, how that was supposed to come together and work, but we did. I cannot, Adam. Unless Fat Shark changes its modding policy, because look, don't forget, I'm a Darktide partner. They currently have stated that they do not support mods. Mods are used at your own risk. As a Darktide partner, I think it would set a bad example. Now, this is my own morality, but I tend to follow rules very strictly. If they tell me black is white, then I say, you know, black is white. So they've already clearly stated theirs. My God, give me this. 19 max health with 20% gunner resist. I need this. I need it. But yeah, for that reason, I have basically said, okay, I get it, you know. I'm going to, I will stay cleanly away. For now. For now. But who's to say what'll happen in the near future? You never know. Now, time for a Dorime staff. I want to try out the Dorime. Okay, this loadout seems alright. Yeah, once they add mod support, like, happily, guys. Happily. Y'all want me to do all this shenanigans? I will. No problemo. 300% easy peasy lemon squeezy. But for now, I got to be careful. Just thinking about it. Anyway. I need bottle momentum.
Interesting.
You know what? Let's consecrate. I want one. I want a really good axe.
The work is complete. Splendid.
Okay, I can accept Decimator.
I trust you are pleased, Varlet.
Not bringing that any higher. Do that.
A new marvel is awoken.
I need a combat axe that's got brutal. What does first target do? Ew, no. Let's go buy some more combat axes. Impossible to do those kinds of tests because what you really need, without mods anyway, because what I need in the meat grinder is something to shoot me to really be able to test and show. But I use kinetic shield only for anti-range. I try to desperately avoid melee with enemies because I know that I'm just gonna get butt schnacked and I really don't want that. Where's my Mark 5? Okay, let's apply. As long as it's a positive multiplier on first target. Yeah, I'll take that. The rest of y'all, away with you. Okay, round 2. Let's try and make something dodely. Because I want brutal momentum and then something else. Brutal momentum and decimator seem like good choices.
Your weaponry is a gift from the Omnissiah. Treat it with care.
Consecrate.
And what do we have here?
Sprint efficiency. Really?
It is done.
Wow, limb splitter.
It is done.
Okay, carapace armored enemy. Let's see the last. Let's see the river.
Interesting.
Oh my god. That was terrible as well. This. Oh, I can't surrender an equipped item. Well, maybe next time. Because as much as the fact that I got limb splitter, I should have just dumped it at that point. From now on I will. I won't try and see the river. But I was hoping that the second blessing would be alright, but no, because I was going to change out limb splitter anyway. Whatever, I'll take thrust. Thrust is only good with like Thunderhammer. Thrust and momentum would be so good. Okay, off we go. It's 12. I'm gonna take a risk and see if we can find a Damnation game. We might be able to, we might not. Let's fingers crossed and see. I can pray over and over again that this will be my end. I can't remember the last time. You're not in Oceania, bro. I wish you were. I wish you were, man. Yeah, okay. Fine. Come on, Hankit, let's go. I'll go to Asia with you. I don't mind the lag. I gotta try a heresy game first. I almost forgot and was walking into Damnation. Come, join me. Yeah, you come to me. Because actually it doesn't matter. I'll still get pulled to your region. It seems to send me to whichever region has players, so don't worry. I always end up in Asia anyway. Where is Kitang? Ah, there you are. Okay.
Just as well you're on our side.
Oh my god, Ogryn! Oh, okay, Zealot. I was thinking, oh my god, it's an Ogryn. Never seen you play before. Okay. Let me also check the time. What is the stream time, guys? What the time is now? I can't see the stream time. Oh my god, 2 hours and 31. Okay, sorry. While me and Hank get organized, right? I will. Oh, Coco's your fat. Okay. We'll log into a heresy mission. I'll also run the 1 minute of ads. So those that do get the ads, thank you so much for putting up with them. I do apologize. It's just a way of me getting revenue, as well as pushing the stream higher in the algorithm. All right, and also so that we just don't get random ads throughout. So thank you for bearing with them. I appreciate it. All right, let's go.
It is inherited hands. Our resource levels are reaching critical status. This stockpile could tip the balance.
Yeah, 100% full team. I knew it. I knew I would get a full team for sure. For sure. Because whenever I play with wait, what? Oh, it's 2 bots. I thought it was full team. Sad. Well, I guess it's 2 bots and me. Okay, let's go. Let's go, Hankit. We'll lead the bots to glory.
Not to dwell on what they believe, Roughneck.
Ever seen the ones with the stick mark? It's just so friggin' depraved.
Could be. Could be. Oh, don't matter.
Initiating crowd control! All this activity makes me tired just looking at it.
I'm building strength first, so, you know.
So many voices! Continue this way! Everyone is guilty of something. All enforcers know that. How can you say your conscience is clean? Conscience! Oh, luxury!
Trauma staff is mostly like for comedy purposes. You use it to just watch your opponents jump around.
Excessive pulse authorized. Reloading. You're hitting armor. Aim for the end. Grenade out. Precision fire. Watch out! Bomber! Red neutralized!
Throat neutralized. Stand up on the proud, noble Castile. Steady coastal behavior. Human foeman. My mother.
Yes! Blow through me! I admit, I lost track of our location. Bringing in the general! Red neutralized! Sighting in! Hold that pose, heretic!
Lol.
Get away from... Come on. A gratifying domination.
Oh, come on. Really?
Reaching into the wall!
Never enough.
Kill shot drills engaged! Drop, you sanctioned! Kill them!
Good job.
One shot, one kill.
I feel another headshot! Neutralize that gunner! Sonic grenade! Ready and kill shot! Such power!
78. The body dies.
Markers are ready for us! I can't control it!
Tell you, Heresy is so easy. I can like just be singing songs the entire time.
Engaging. Focus. Fire.
I hear a hound!
Oh, it's on me. S'il vous plaît. Thanks.
Kill shot in mind! Can't shoot without ammo! Let's hope we don't need whatever made that hole! Ranger! It's dead now! Killed it! out of my head! Taking the shot! Ranger! It is discomforting to think of the number of souls Terra must consume every day.
Small price to pay.
It's a harsh reality, but still, nasty way to sacrifice.
This is mine then.
Engaging critical targets. Crusher! Hold still, Eric. I concur.
Send to the production boxes as soon as possible.
Eliminating Alpha target. Ranger! God! Order! Ain't so bad as it looks, soldier. Trust me.
Watch and learn.
Yes! That hurts, soldier. Well done. Oh, did it hurt? Grand. I needed more ammo.
We go down. They're coming back.
Reaching the Iberian! Point and shoot, military style.
Data and telepages are required. Deploy them to gain access to cooling.
Medicaid, you heard me? Medicaid station!
There we go. One more up there. What song is that? That is My Mother Told Me. It's from this show Vikings. So I was singing the Norse version. That is very strange, right? I mean, PC games are mostly like $80, but I mean, I'm not sure how many people still game on a Nintendo Switch. It's kind of ancient technology, buddy.
Calling the wall! Neutralize!
This time, pay more attention.
What?
I've got you now!
Do not disrupt the flow of data again.
You leave me no choice!
think most games in future, like, there'll definitely be another generation of Switch. Unless they make like a upgraded Switch or something. Nice one. Good cover. Good cover. I don't know. I just feel that PC gaming is the way to go. Even if it's a laptop, right? As long as you're not a streamer. Even a laptop can do really well gaming-wise. Of course, a PC, an actual computer is better, but there are tons of laptop gamers these days. I don't know. It's really down to the individual. But then again, laptops are also like ultra hot.
I admit, being part of a unit once again is gratifying.
For true gaming, it has to be a PC. I wonder if Nintendo will make something else. Very true, Neri. Very true. I mean, for those of you that don't know, I've started basically 3 different channels now. And without my PC, it's almost impossible to run all 3. Hopefully I can get the other 2 partnered in a year. That'll be nice. By the way, hi Neri, hope work is going good. But honestly, I feel like PC to an extent, right, is still mostly for those that, like, if you want to stream and game, then PC is a must-have. Laptop would be impossible. But if you just want to game, if you get a really high-end laptop, it is possible.
Initiating crowd control. Warp stench of a demon host.
Kill that heartless scrapper! Got us a switch!
Follow me!
The voices. Someone stop the voices. I am lost. Yes, of course.
Work's killing you slowly, please do not die. Okay, life is more important.
You leave me no choice! Diamontin! Ammo is here, veteran!
Dad, only 220. Ah.
And who says we can't get it Harkin done without them? Precisely. Eyes open. I hear a hound. Engaging war protocols.
Infiltration phase.
God, I love the
Assignment Yard Sigma 57 can now be secured.
I just love the brain burst, so good. Oh, come on.
Excessive force authorized. Its malicious mind darkens. The voices. The voices. I've got you now.
Firstly, Barnett, to shut down their skyfire defenses.
One strike.
Yeah, desktop cannot be beaten. This is true. This is true.
Parking guns empty. Compliments of the guard. Rank gunner. Rank gunner. Eliminating primary target.
This one's for Katie.
Emperor's mercy administered. Rank gunner. Eliminating alpha target. Rank gunner.
Second objective.
There goes his head.
Beacon for support team. Objectives complete. Endure enemy assault and await extraction.
Warp you sanctioned.
Right, Brian? That is how it is. Well, we sacrificed the bot, but that's okay. The bot was sacrificed for the greater good. Yep, the greater good. I'm not a Tau. It's okay. By the way, for those that were wondering what I was singing, if you're interested, this was the song that I was just randomly singing throughout the level. It was this particular version of it. Now, I'm gonna change this over. Oh, I like it, but it ain't enough. And this, I'm gonna swap now. Give me my, here's my triple stamina. That's what I'm talking about. This should be fine. Okay, come. Let's go enjoy some more latency with some chill Speracy games.
We control the skies, but the Mobian 6 control the railroads. They can keep them. You are to redirect a train with a high-value sanctioned Redactus target to Chasm Terminus. When he arrives, you can give him a nice explosive hello from me.
I can't see a way through on the surface, but the ventilation tunnels are set.
Whoa! We landed right in the fire, didn't we? To the gates of hell, as we make our way to heaven, through the enemy line. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we did kill the fragging thing. Woo.
Compliments of the guard.
Good night. Good night, right here. Why are you summoning my friend Zeno, Brian? Why are you trying to summon him? Let the man relax and lurk in peace. No, I'm joking, Zeno, because Brian said Zeno. He was referring to me because I was using a reference to this alien race called the Tau. They talk about the greater good, so everything is for the greater good. They're basically space communists. So as part of the joke, you know, he caught my reference and he was calling me a a Xeno as in an alien. So I was like, yep. So then I did a second joke, comboing with that and saying, why are you calling my friend Xeno?
What you sanctioned?
Let the man lurk in peace.
Multiple hostiles. Taking the shot.
Oh crap. If I could survive that, how the heck did that guy die?
I needed more ammo.
This is why you don't play by buying 3 wound curios and stacking them on. It's not gonna save your ass, okay? Anyone that uses more than a +1 wound, I will completely judge you.
Lots of sneaking about though. Not like in the Ordo Xenos. Ammo. About carpet time.
Fully automated anime space communism, right? With Gundam suits. That's true. They have mechas. The Tau are... This guy didn't know the way. All right. This guy's like, I'm so lost. Lol.
Share the ammo!
Put it to good use.
that Reaper was straight chillin', not even gonna lie. That Reaper was just like, you know what, I don't get paid enough for this shit. I'ma just stay here. I mean, you know, as Victor Saltzpyre says, one cannot rank evil, you know? Because if one is the least evil, then you might be tempted, you know, to consort with it to avoid the worst evil. So you can never, you know, judge what is evil. All evil is evil. And all evil is heresy. And heresy means, well, do they have prisons in 40k, or do we just get straight up executed? So I'm pretty sure it's straight up firing line.
Initiating crowd control.
This guy is like
Strange things can happen in the darkness of the immaterial.
the newest dude I've ever seen in Heresy. He could have just sat there and stayed and we would have covered him. Whatever. The Tyranids are totally, you know, intelligent. Of course they should try to convince them. Got something against the original Zerg race? Lol. The one best thing about the Trauma Staff, the instant burster pop. So good.
One may take pleasure in a clean kill, but there should be no satisfaction found in suffering. Calling the war!
Remember, ladies and gents, if you find satisfaction in suffering, probably worship corn. And not the kind on the co-op either. Hi.
Hiding or not, we will slay them. Well struck.
station.
saved a life. Instead, it healed a scratch.
Gosh, I didn't realize you were a surgeon too, Zealot.
This is life in a high city. Mostly with the guard. You're not in the guard. They locked you up, remember? Got a present for you.
I'm gonna check every crate.
You leave me no choice.
Face judgment, Ranger.
Yes, a gene stealer. You know, I was first introduced to Warhammer 40k when I was very young. My uncles were into it. So I was like, what, 12 or 13, sorry, now I was like 4 or 5 when I first played Space Hulk. And they were showing me the game. And I legit thought a gene stealer was somebody who stole genes. So I was wondering how, so I would always ask my uncle, how do these aliens wear pants? Exactly. Doing a full material sweep.
I hear a hound. Hound's dead. Focus on duty, and we may prevail.
Ever seen a rat sniper in action? Take out a heretic from a mile away. Lazy little gits.
Good for one shot if you're lucky. People speculate on the morals of redlings. Surely their loyalty should be enough.
Can't come back after this. Throwing grenade.
Ah, crap. Coco bro, why did you jump in down there? No. I am too poor to afford such luxuries. Someone had to do it, sure. Mr. Over-enthusiastic. If I were to play, what faction would I play? Is there any choice other than Space Marines? No, I'm kidding. From what I know and have seen, most likely, I would play Imperial Guard. Just because I love Imperial Guards, not because they're good or anything. I know nothing about whether they're good, but I have great love for the Imperial Guard. Just a bunch of normal humans doing their best. And how can we not love that?
I don't know. Maybe the Emperor does love me.
crazed! A skillful strike! You surprised me!
Excessive force authorized!
A sniper!
It's dead now!
Adorable! You think that you're soldiers? So much fire! So much discipline!
Let it back down!
Wow. Those guys were too new, and that guy was level 21. For the assassination, I think is the worst played mission out of everything. Like, they just don't understand that you want to win, run in, start chopping the boss. It doesn't matter what's hitting you. Okay? Run in and start chopping the boss. If there is like significant range, like in that particular situation, fine, the veterans can shoot them out, but after that everybody has to get into melee straight away, and you have to learn to block and dodge consistently. If you cannot survive the boss's attacks, then you're just really bad at the game. Yeah, I know. Actually, I should have just let you sweep all the range first. I could have handled the melee alone if the other two guys went in. So next time if we encounter that situation, we'll do one last one. But next time if we encounter that situation, right, what we do is you sweep up all the range first. I will take on the boss myself, and hopefully the other two guys will follow me into melee. Just gotta drop a med pack there for me to survive, and I can literally tank forever, and it's not a problem. But on a scale of 1 to dog shit, that was pretty damn dog shit. I am disappointed on so many levels. And I'm also gonna go back to my improved axe. Even without brutal momentum, I think it'll do well. We got that far because we are carrying hardcore. That's why. That's how. Hardest carry in history.
You're headed to manufacture an HL 1736. The primary smelter's been disabled and I want it functional. I want that smelter operating, and I don't care what you...
Oh, I think they will. There's already going to be an update tomorrow, I think. I just got news from the creator Discord. So let's see what's in there. We got super ripped Zernunos. Yep. So that's what the creators Discord's saying. I mean, they said it'll be end of March, right? Unless it's gonna be 2 separate updates. Now, I don't know. I'm assuming that tomorrow's update is the one with the new hammer. Otherwise, they would have to update this week and then update again next week. Do you think they do that? I don't know. I mean, maybe they would.
Must be a corking important manufacturer then. Right!
You're heading for the supply elevator. It'll get you where you need to go.
Oh god, Brian, I knew you were making that joke. That is so terrible, but also hilarious.
Killed it! No more Ranger!
Drowning. Drowning.
Corking eat it!
Ranger lies slain!
Worthy of a hot shot in Falsa! Rangers out! Russia! Reloading! Ranger! Show me that ugly grid! That's the Ranger sword end. It's dead now! Godfather! This off!
Let this grenade obliterate!
Associates! Drugs flavor! It's ugly! Drugs flavor! Kill the top flavor!
A frontal assault without backup. Why am I not surprised?
Oh, so this is a weapons factory? What's all different any decent guns lying around? Rangers coming in! We don't bother anymore!
Seize your valor, pilgrims! Forgive me.
Dude. 2 hounds at the same time. Love it.
Don't be a slacker! Help me! Help the veteran! Kill it! Kill it! Dead and gone! We've neutralized the hound!
Wow. Come on, guys. Don't fail me this hard. You can do better than that. Hey, Alfonsi. How you doing? Ah, Plague Ogryn, as always. Oh, he's a Durgle.
Pulling the wall! Finished! But our work is not.
Don't worry, don't worry. I am the best tank. I got you guys. Hey, hey.
Wolf, you sanctioned!
Of a second hive city on a tumor. As if one pit of sin was not enough.
Never you mind.
You know, I literally rescued you guys' asses, and you left me there with a mutant. Disappointments. Disappointments all around. Y'all are weak. Lacking.
Reaching into the wall!
Get out of my head!
Hold that pose!
Oh Lord, Daniel, those kinds of people are wild, man. We got a Shredder auto pistol veteran.
Grenade!
You will die for your insolence!
Excessive force authorized!
Yes, because a Shredder auto pistol is useful against a bulwark. Gotta love that.
Yes, flow through me! Compliments of the guard! I've got you now!
I'm starting to think so, guys. And of course, the one with no ammo is the Shredder auto pistol guy. Also the lowest health. Gotta love that. Meanwhile, Psyker is just putting in the work.
Ammo! That might have saved a life. Instead, it healed a scratch.
Gosh, I didn't realize you were a surgeon too, Zealot. Such power! Such power!
Did you think our path would be easy?
You've reached the elevator. Time to get it in motion.
Hold! Hold! In the Emperor's name!
Taking a shot!
So bad you require all the ammunition.
Hostiles are charging!
Ranger! Love it.
confess, the lack of damage here makes me wonder at the enemy's intent.
The foe seeks only to cease immediate production. They have designs to claim the facility for themselves.
So, they intend to spoil the fruits of Atoma's forges.
Chaos Hound! I am horrified that the Inquisitor thinks Stephanie a suitable tutor for us.
Getting hot and bothered won't change anything.
Take it up with the Inquisitor if you'd like to complain. Reaching the Empyrean! The Hound is no more! Reaper!
Oh, is that Flint? Ah, yes, the lovely zealot. Clean and clear.
That's one dead. There'll be more.
Master! Keep it at a distance!
A gratifying eruption! One may take pleasure in a clean kill, but there should be no satisfaction found in suffering.
Sınırlıyorduk.
Some of these Parkers deserve a bit of suffering.
This is the smelter complex. The place you want's a bit further down.
Medicaid station! Park and eat it!
They have need of that grenade.
I've got you now!
Engaging war protocols!
Rangers coming in!
Your death will be sweet!
A fitting end to the foul rager!
Stand fast, Ogryn!
Plasteel.
Eat this, Ogryn!
Must.
Praise the Emperor's beneficence! Ammunition!
Be prepared! A hold!
We are called to
Indeed!
Mind a switch!
Psyker bears watching.
We got it! We got it! Hold still, Arabic!
An efficient domination!
There we go. Blasted.
Head hunting!
You dig him! Dead and gone!
Crushed.
Ammo!
I'll have it!
Initiating crowd control!
Red Gunner, reinforced.
Get access to smelter control from the assembly line.
There's orange surprise coming up! Red gunner! Watch out for a hand! Red neutralized!
You cannot cheat dead, heretics!
Kill shot in mind! Red gunner! Everywhere! You leave me no choice!
Perhaps I have misjudged your skill.
Come on, pop his head off. There we go.
I can't control it!
Safety in numbers, folks. Group up.
Beware! A hound!
Alright, on to the next.
The beast is slain!
Excessive force authorized! Red gunner! We've a pump bomber!
Cry of demons!
Pump faster! Held it!
Plasteel! Be gone, demon host!
Runner! Ammo! About carpet time! Right and shoot! Military style!
Sniping.
Taking the shot! Red gunner! They're in cover. Flush them out.
Trusting you, Coco.
So you can fight, Zealot.
Your praise is appreciated.
Primary smelter site. Let's cause some trouble.
Shotgunner! How many voices?
Ammunition guardian!
Grab on the run!
Shoot that trapper!
Hound! No return if we continue. Doing it! Good. A healing station.
Here to assist. Apply.
This place is a barren sepulchre.
Okay, let's go.
Follow me!
You need to drive out of demonic infestation. Give it a taste of violence.
Judgment is at
like a sellout.
All faces showing more demonic growth. See, how the Guardian delivers judgment.
Okay. Not really. We're about to finish. I finish around this time, usually. Like, I usually finish by about 1:30. I mostly finish a bit earlier because, like, sometimes you just can't get games on Oceania. So if I've got nobody to bring me to Asia, where the games are always there, I will usually just say okay and end it a bit early. But other than that, usually I end around 1:30-ish. Yeah. But I sleep around 4 a.m. every day. Like, after this, I'll go record videos and stuff. Like, my daily work day does not end till around 3 or 4 a.m. Gotta spend time with family too, you know, all that kind of stuff. Spend time with my girl.
Reaching into the wall. Neutralized.
This trauma staff is not bad. It's putting the work in.
That feels good.
Yeah, on Oceania it's even smaller. So, like, by the I know that every day by about midnight, yeah, my run's in. But I don't blame people. Like, you know, there's nothing wrong with wanting to experience a game more casually. And Damnation is generally intense. Like, I know that a lot of people actually cannot handle the intensity and what it's all about.
Heeding the Emperor's call, priest.
My work is far from over.
And also, some people just refuse to use the meta weapons. Come on, I'm a Darktide partner. Let's not be insulting here. Look, it had a rough launch, but the game is complete in my opinion. Now it's all about adding stuff. They already have everything that they promised at launch. Now it's just adding weapons, missions, more content, more modes, stuff like that. And it will come. I have no doubt. Like I said, as a partner, I work very closely with the devs, and what I can tell you guys is that the Fat Shark devs are the most dedicated team out of everybody else. Oh yeah. The Armando, the Shredder auto pistol was popularized by some fucking stupid ass YouTube channel. I don't know if they're a partner or not, but I definitely don't work with them because I haven't seen them around. I don't know who they are, but they popularized it. And I'm pretty sure that to an extent they must be using viewbots because there's no way that many people. Because look, I don't mean for this to sound arrogant, but most people know me as the Psyker King. So I'm quite surprised that anybody else can put out a build and get like tons of viewership on it, and people are following that. I don't doubt that the Shredder auto pistol is good, but you need both blaze away and pinning fire for it to be viable. It is a very bad idea. I've seen a couple of people posting on Reddit as well, but it's also popularized by several YouTubers, not just one. But one in particular, I'm quite certain he buys his views. But regardless, oh my god, it is... The thing about Reddit is that a lot of them post willy-nilly, but they don't do the same kind of thorough testing that you see me do, which is why it's such a problem, because I have struggled to, dude, even with full shredder blessings, I'm going to tell you straight away that I have never seen a single one be viable in Damnation without another Psyker or another veteran to pick up the slack. I have never seen one single Shredder Auto Pistol Psyker carry the team. I have never seen that before. And I will hold my hands up and say if I'm wrong, but I want somebody to prove it on stream. They need to stream it live like I'm doing. Damnation. High intensity, full rando team. No friends. You can't call your buddies, you can't call your people to help you. Show me that it works. Because the problem is that a lot of people take these builds that are done by other people that don't play with randos. Yeah, dude, I prefer the last pistol as a veteran, I prefer the last gun, and I prefer the bolter. These three choices are solid. If I really want to play run and gun, I'll go with a braced auto gun. Even that is better than a shredder auto pistol. But I have no reason not to choose a bolter. If I want to play Elite Eliminator, I would just choose a bolter. I'll just choose a bolter and just go, okay, time to go Elite Elimination mode. And that's how I'll just play the game. You know, I would rather play a plasma gun vet than to, play a shredder auto pistol. It just doesn't work, in my opinion. Because you can't deal with heavily armored targets. Oh, no problem at all, Armando. I'm about to end. Doesn't, like, for me, this isn't bad vibes. This is facts. People need to not be afraid of stating facts. Maybe that's why I'm unpopular. Because I'm not afraid to put the middle finger in your face and tell you, fuck you, your shit doesn't work. Because I will happily test it live and show people that it doesn't work. And I've seen that. So what, I need 2 tier 4 blessings to make something work? That's not viable. That is not viable for the majority of players. That's not how you do content. I have very strict rules for myself. Before I say something works, it says, okay, I don't have perfect blessings on this. I have a general idea of how it works. Can this general idea work in Damnation? I've seen it work semi-well, but again, you are very limited in your particular role. Yes, it can rip on the vet and zealot, but what are you gonna do when you're the only vet on the team? Let's say, again, playing full randos, you're the only vet on the team, how are you gonna deal with the range target? Because I tried it that time. It was a pain in the ass to deal with range targets. My team was going down, and I knew that no matter what, I was the one letting them down. If you got a second veteran covering for you, no problem. You know? But it is very ammo hungry. It is very ammo hungry. I'm telling you, Damnation high intensity is the standard for everything. If it doesn't work with 85% efficiency in Damnation in high intensity, it doesn't work, period. That's the problem. That's the problem. So many folks don't understand that you really genuinely need something to work in Damnation high intensity before you can proclaim it as a build. But a lot of people don't set that standard for themselves. They'll use Heresy as a standard, or some have even used Malice as a standard, but at least if it's Heresy, I can agree. But yeah. Like, at the end of the day, for me, it's all about random play. If I'm playing with randos, it has to work with randos, meaning it could be a totally random team composition, you know? Yep. Well, I mean, in quick play, that's also not very possible, Adam. But that's also why I always choose the bolter, or the last gun, or the last pistol. These three can deal with everything. Guaranteed. If you don't believe me, check out my last pistol build, see it for yourself. The amount of damage the last pistol can do is insane, and people don't realize that. Everyone shooter auto pistol. Last pistol with a tier 3 Infernus and just a crit rate perk is enough to just smash it all. That's the problem, Osric. They don't test it. And they're not. And like, look, I get it. A lot of people don't wanna, you know, do as much testing as I do. Because you'll notice I don't publish a build without having played it 3-4 lives. Like literally 3-4 lives before I even publish, you know? If they faff around in Heresy and lower, I'm actually okay. Damnation, please do not bring your shit into my Damnation runs. Very true, Osric. It's wild. You know, I think that would be a great addition, Adam. I would love to be able to change my loadout at the start of the mission. When I see, okay, some guy has something different. Oh my god. Okay, let's change it. You know, that'd be very great. Yeah, I can agree to that. Okay, ladies and gents, thank you so much for watching me tonight. It has been a very fantastic show. You guys have been a wonderful audience. I am hyped for the patch tomorrow. Let's check out what's coming. And this weekend, we've got Diablo 4. It is a whole week of activity. Also, my new vlog channel is going to have its second video today. I'm going to publicize about it tomorrow. But I did upload a test video yesterday, and today I'm going to upload another one. Thank you guys so much. All right, you've been a wonderful audience. Zeno, thank you for always hanging out. You got to get Darktide so we can play together. It'll be nice. It is coming tomorrow, but I don't know what's in it. I have no news about what's in it. I know I'm a partner and I should get news, but I don't. Unfortunately, I know when you guys know, but I know that it's coming out tomorrow. So I do not know if it's the new weapon patch. I know that there is a patch tomorrow. I'm praying it's the new weapon patch. But look out for my patch notes video. As soon as the Discord tells me that there's a patch, I'm going to go in there, I'll shoot a video, and then I'll post it straight away. Okay? So look out for that. Thank you all very much. You guys are amazing. I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? Y'all have a good one. Get you later.